Hello, hello, hello. I guess I should move the Akron because we're not on the Akron right now. And it's killing my view. All right, this is what you need to see. The area that we're working in. Don't laugh at my little light. Isn't it adorable? I might need to get me one of those. And this time we have both set of heat gloves. Whatever works, right? The goal is to make sure you can see. All right, so I actually have a mug press, a Cricut mug press. It wasn't acting right. I pulled out the brand new one, opened it up. It wasn't acting right. Show you how determined I was to make this mug. I'm borrowing somebody else's mug press. So what we have is a DTF print. And I'm going to find out, or shall I say we found it earlier, this works on this sublimation mug. Okay, and you can get these on Amazon. I'll drop my link later for my Amazon affiliates, but let's go ahead and see what happens when we place that heat-resistant tape. The DTF print is here on the front. It doesn't have to be backwards. It's not mirrored. It's truly just a DTF print inside of our milk press. Oh, we live on Facebook, ma'am. Oh, correction. We won't be doing it because guess what? The light's still orange. Reading is fundamental. Don't ever forget any of the steps, even when you get excited. You have to wait till it heats up and the light goes to green. Green means go, guys. Yes, I do still have my heat tape on because we were measuring some things. So while we're waiting for the mug press to get on, I forgot to bring the tumbler in the roll. The Mars tumbler that we made with the DTF earlier. The lunch tote. It's under there. Nope, it's under the canvas. Lift the canvas. Yep. So wanted to show you the stack of things in case you missed the TikTok live. Whew, these APs, baby, they push you, okay? She was like, we going live. Let's do this thing. So I tried YouTube, couldn't get on YouTube. So instead of quitting, we went to TikTok. So now we're playing with StreamYard, showing her how to set up her StreamYard, how to go live on StreamYard. And I'm learning to get in front of the camera. It says, I smell children. Can't wait to take this one. Because if you can see it, it's going to be marvelous. I think maybe I'll put some sublimation on the back just so I can be extra. I personally think they're cute, but I won't be carrying this kind of lunch bag. If you know your girl, I like to eat, and I need an insulated bag, and this don't hold enough water for me. Definitely not my fruit or my snack, so this is not going to work for me. But it will make a nice little bundle for the Halloween stuff that we are putting together. Learning how to make reels and how to go live is a challenge, but we're up for it. So I wanted to show you the things we pulled out to work on. I put all my stuff together. For those of you who are coffee drinkers, not I. Lattes and mocha drinkers, not I. I'll eat the cream off the top if we make some smoothies or we make some shakes. But this is one of my favorite candies. Put a 2 in there if you like candy corn. I love candy corn. Who doesn't like candy corn? Mm-hmm. But hocus pocus, that is one of my call to attentions that I'm teaching the kids, where I get to say hocus pocus and then they have to say everybody focus. We're literally waiting about the 5 minutes or so until the mug press is warm. I had it on, but then a phone call came through, so I had to get off live. And not a Halloween theme, but it's been on my to-do list, so I'm going to finish my DTF on canvas. So it's already taped and ready to go. And we'll be having game sheets because I will be outsourcing those prints because I don't have a DTF printer. But we'll have game sheets on the website. And, of course, since I'm trying to be the pillow lady, from making pillows to just pressing pillows, this particular one is one that amongst the crew I'm using for branded pillows. And give me the other one. The other one, I shouldn't tell you this, but I've had these two designs for so long till I forgot they was in the stack. But they're teaching me how to go live, so I have to make video content. And Lord knows I have plenty of things to work on. So these will be ready once I take them over to the heat press, and I'll show you the finished bundles. Now that the light is green on the mug press, it is ready to go. And I will be finding out what's wrong with mine because I have 2 at my house. All right. You got to go ahead and slide it inside. The best thing about the Cricut mug press is that the temperature is set internal. Now, there is a way to adjust the temperature. If you go to Cricut's website, they tell you all of that. But basically, it's generically already set to a set thing. So I use the default. Once you press and close the lid, all the lights light up. And they will progress from 1 all the way to 5. And then you'll be able to open it and see the final product. Let's see if I can find any comments. Oh, I will be putting my heat gloves on because they do get up as high as like 400 degrees. Well, be sure, I should have made the disclaimer. I'll learn where to put that if you want us to see your name, you'll need to be able to allow Facebook to see your name. It says Facebook user. But we thank you so much for coming by. We're just showing a little mug press design. We've been trying different things with the DTF. I know it's DTF for direct to film, so I was thinking just on the fabrics, but apparently it doesn't have to be the UV DTV. You can use the regular DTF because this is just a DTF that I have. And I put it on the Tumblr earlier. So if you go to my TikTok live, thank you guys for supporting. I finally made it to TikTok live. You'll see the project that we worked on earlier. This is actually for the group and using StreamYard. Gonna work on putting some branding on it, but right now I'm on the free plan on StreamYard until I decided I'm gonna use it enough. I do have a countdown timer. And the young lady who made those for me, I reached out to her to show me how to make templates so I can make them for other people because they were very helpful. I didn't necessarily want the basic ones that I saw, but now I'm learning where to go to make my own templates because digital is where it's at, and I'm definitely going to hop on that bandwagon. We'll have custom items, classes, as well as drop shipping on the new website for Shopify, which will be dropping next week. The Wix website is still live, at least till November anyway. Let me say. Okay, so the Wix website is Designing with Ashley, and it features the one-on-ones that I currently do not offer for silhouette. There's just too much right now for that. It also features the blog and some of the things. I haven't decided if I'm going to merge the two accounts or what that's going to look like at this time, but for now, I still have designwithashley.com. That is my domain name, and that's where we will be hosting those projects until the Shopify takes over on next week. We're at 2 lights. There's 5 lights there. I will say that these are the cutest little gloves, but I don't use these because they thin. I got the super thick gloves, and they thicker than this. They the ones that look like you got a whole nother hand. But I love these because they are handy. Like a mighty punch. And they're going to protect your hands, which is the whole goal. I can try it on backwards if I want to. Let me turn this camera over there to her since she want to give me a whole time. I just slipped my hand into. I think this is the cutest little ring light. We might need to go find this on Amazon so we can show you where we got it from. I got that great big old 18-inch ring light. And I don't know how to put my phone to it. But I think this is adorable. I don't have a little desktop stand. But since we're talking about stands, because we're finally now to 3 lights, I have an Acron mount, and we can pop this. I'll put my Amazon affiliate link. This is the stand where my where my iPad can sit, or your tablet if you don't have the iPad brand. And it's made, whereas this is the middle section, and then it has these different pieces for the arms. You can actually take them in or out. This is because I wanted to do, and will one day, perfect doing cookies. And I wanted overhead viewing. I do paper crafts and things on my desk in the studio, and I like to be able to be hands-free. So the iPad in the middle allows me to see your comments. If I don't have a moderator to help me read the comments and monitor the group coming in and out. I will say that when I was teaching school online, it was just me, so I didn't have anybody help monitor the groups, monitor the comments. If the students turned their screen off, it was just me trying to figure out what they were doing. When doing things with Toastmasters, we always had a backup person to add in and moderate. So yeah, now that we're doing crafting things, maybe I'll use my Acron a lot more. It's handy even if you want to sit it on the floor and you can do things from it. But Acron is a great brand. And when I bought this kit some time ago, it came with an additional light that you can put on top of your cell phone itself. And it's as bright as this little baby right here, but it's a big square, and it'll help when creating video and content. Since they say video is king, and we're trying to get to being queen, not king, of all things with sublimation, crafts, and classes, we are working on learning different things and teaching different things. We are almost there, guys. It is at 4 lights. And my concern a little while ago, because it was my first time using the DTF, was that it may have gotten too hot as far as the temperature. Because typically with DTV, direct vinyl transfer, DTF, direct transfer to fabric, all the acronyms, right? It's only like 315 to 325, depending on your heat press. 15 seconds, let it cool for about 2 minutes, and then you do a cool peel. You don't peel it while it's hot, you peel it once it's cool. So what'll happen is once the mug comes out, I'll be able to show it to you. I'll show you something else while we prepare to do the final unreveal. I did attempt to use for the first time the banner. So in the back side of StreamYard, you can actually customize your brand banner. And that's something that I was working on. And I thought everybody knew how to use StreamYard. I was the last one to jump on the bandwagon with StreamYard or Restream. Or sure, not everyone, but most of the people that I'm around. Come to find out I'm not. So maybe we'll drop a little $10 class on how to set up your StreamYard, or even how to use your Zoom and go live into your Facebook group, or how to go live into your YouTube. You know, I won't be teaching that one because I didn't figure that out. I know what I did figure out is you have to be logged into the account that your YouTube is connected to, because I have like 7 Gmails. All right, guys, we're up to 5 lights. So hopefully it'll be alarming soon, and we'll be able to pull it out for that final reveal. And yeah, we're going to figure out what's wrong, because I got 2 mug presses. I can't be out here without a mug press. And we heard the, I'm done. It's a spooky pumpkin. And you know I'm hard-headed. You know I want to do things my own way. Look at that. Let me leave this thing alone. Cool? Why the AP over here? Somebody, did you let that cool? No, I was peeping. Y'all ever heard of the peep test? I was doing the peep test. I did set it up. Look, let me not touch no part of it. No part. Set it on a safe cooling space. I like this little small table. I need to get me one of these. A crafter ain't never got enough tools, do we? I like this. It's like a 4-inch table. I like it. It's small enough that it can fit into a little nook and cranny, because we're always looking for ways to organize our tools and to get our things together. Oh, that's the peel and stick, I see. The peel and stick. Oh, let's see what else I have over there that I can show you. Well, I can tell you about the class I went to last night. The lady was talking about Google Analytics, and she was talking about SEO and making sure you have your product descriptions and your weights together. And I was just so amazed. But that being said, I did drop the link in the Facebook group. Her name is Typo T. But I have an amazing person working on mine. So all of that stuff's will be done on the backside anyway. I don't know much about Google Analytics and pixels and Facebook talking to YouTube and talking to the website and all those beautiful things, but those things will be able to happen on the website. Hey, y'all see my face? I got my little work shirt on. That's my logo. You'll see me everywhere. And really soon you'll get a chance to come out and have classes in person. In November, one of my accountability partners, I know you've met her. She does the majority of the classes live because I don't like live. In the Facebook group, her name is Carolyn Taylor. Miss Carolyn will be joining me in collaboration. We're going to do not just a pop-up shop. We're going to do in-person classes. We're selling our kits, and we will be at the Ultimate Women's Expo in Atlanta, Georgia, which generally every year about 18,000 people are there. We will not only have a booth, not a 10 by 10 booth, we are going to be in the do-it-yourself branded pavilion. We'll have our own special area. You can come over and sign up for classes. You'll be able to purchase your kits for the classes that we'll be hosting. We'll be there all day Saturday and all day Sunday. More information to come. That's what we get for getting I ain't open this set. This one may take a little longer to peel cool because it is ceramic. And I will say that the type of material does matter. You know what? We should try the one where y'all put the tumbler in the mug press and flip that joke top to bottom. I wasn't willing to put anything not Cricut brand in my Cricut mug press. Scared it might mess it up. So I've only used. But that being said, I'm gonna figure out what's wrong with mine. But I put a silicone behind the side of something that wasn't a Cricut mug press, and Cricut. It wasn't a mug. Where did I put it? A tumbler. I put a tumbler, and I put a silicone, the mint, the kind you would just put on your fingertips around the side, because I am cardboard at the time. That's what happens. You just think you want to make up some stuff, and the silicone started melting on the side of the Cricut press. You know me, I took the back of this, scraped it out, and it was still wet. It never even got hard, and it rolled right out. But that tumbler didn't cook because the whatever the case was, the heating element must have been enough to warm and heat that, but it didn't look like it was cooking my tumbler. I never got the green. Oh. So I said something wrong. Now it did register, it set up, I had no problems. And once again, I've made things before with the other Cricut press, but it didn't want to come on. So I said, okay, you don't want to act right? Put it back on the shelf and got a new one from the basement. Yeah, unfortunately, I am coming out of that, knowing that I can stockpile supplies and that I have a bag for everything. Because I do use the Oster double French door oven, but the backup is the Cricut press because everything fits in the oven, the 20-ounce tumblers. But this,
but you can also put more than one tumbler in the.
I only cook mine one at a time. Okay. You can, but I've been using mine for the shrinky dink kits that I'm supposed to have on the website. I look like somebody hit Mr. Pumpkinhead in the face. Look like he went to the pumpkin patch early. Look across the front of his face. But it says to let it cool, and it may take a little longer for ceramic to cool. So I think what we're going to do is stop the live and let you guys enjoy your wonderful afternoon, and we'll post the end results to the projects when we are finished. But yes, we are using DTF's prints on tumblers. I did not get the UV DTF print. I got a regular DTF print. Oh, and one of the other projects we're going to work on, we probably won't do it live. Maybe we'll do it another day. Maybe we'll do it for y'all another day. We're going to do it today. This particular AP wants to do the DTF head. I haven't done that in a long time, but you know what? We on her printer. I wasn't taking no chances. We print on the film for the DTF and then put it in the shaker. Some people print on the sub image and then put the image on the film and then cure it. And then, put it in the shaker, then apply it to their substrate. So you can decide how you want to do it. But I wasn't taking no chance on making my 15,000 bro. That helps in 15. I was like, nope. Because some people say that sometimes after doing it a lot of times, it may clog the rollers. I'm not taking that kind of chance. Mm-hmm. I mean, I got rid of the Sawgrass 500, put Sasha on the porch. She had to go. So I have the 15,000 Epson and looking at a printer for party papers, either the Echo Solvent as a 15,000 or the 15,000 just as a regular, inkjet printer because the Echo Tank is great on ink. That being said, we're going to turn off the mug press and we're going to press the rest of the things in this fall holiday Halloween bundle because we are preparing items that I need for this fall festival coming up. I'm seriously going to look at what the lady has for the tattoos, though, because last year we did musical chairs. I think I may do tattoos for the kids. I just don't know. That baby got 5 tattoos, a dolphin right on his neck. And I said, oh, I didn't know you had a tattoo. And mommy said, show your teacher. I said, oh, no, don't lift your shirt up. I don't look under your clothes. You don't look under my clothes. So that being said, I'm thinking a basic tattoo right on your arm that may be fun for the kids. And it'll give me a chance to make them And then I won't have to keep moving the chairs when we do musical chairs, as far as putting up the tent and things of that nature.
So when the tattoo is the tattoo washable, it washes off.
They got glow in the dark tattoos. I'm thinking about getting a glow in the dark paper, so we could be lit up in the classroom like this. But more news to come on that. So let me get off because I'm babbling, and I will continue to talk. I did attempt to do the banner. Let me see. I don't see it. Do you see a banner scrolling? I don't see the banner. Let's see. Nope. You might have to be on the paid to get for the banner to show. Let's see. Stream your overlay. Oh.
Ask Tanya, she in the group. Ask her.
Ain't nobody on the group right now. I think it's just me and you.
No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is.
Show headlines. Let's see. Nope, it's the headlines. I'm not worried about the logo. I'm just trying to figure out which things you have to pay for to have. And it may be that you only get to use the banners if you're on a paid account, and that you only extra camera, you can share your screen, slides, okay, like PowerPoint, you can show your Google Slides, you can add your files. Okay, well, I don't see that. I was just curious if it was showing. Oh, virtual background. See, I got all kind of stuff saved on my computer. Watch this. What are you doing? Come on here. There we go. Cheese. Whoop, whoop. You seen this at everybody's house, didn't you? That's just a Zoom background. We don't all have the same house. You can do the blur, or you can do none. If your computer is older, like one of mine was, you can always get the green screen from Amazon. I got a link for that too. And put it behind you and proceed from there. But all right, guys, want to thank you for coming through. Just wanted to show you the mug and to let you know that you could use them DTF prints on your mugs and your tumblers. Bye.